So this is from 18...
In an old book once sheathed in buffalo skin, Randy Ranville finds answers to that eternal question, who am I? A genealogist, he helps people find out if they're part of an historic Canadian community, the Metis, descendants of mixed marriages 2 centuries ago between fur traders and First Nations women.
I'm proud to say that we're a very distinct people. Our music is different from others. Our dance is different from others. Our clothes, our beadwork, everything was, the Metis became known as.
That identity was firmly established in the late 19th century in 2 uprisings led by Louis Riel, a Metis leader. He was executed by the colonial government of the day.
Vilified and hanged as a traitor in the 19th century, Louis Riel is now a Canadian hero, buried in sacred ground. That's the type of transition that today's Métis community is embracing.
The story of Riel and the Métis captivates young and old alike, and having Métis ancestry has become something to celebrate, not hide amid fears of discrimination and exclusion.
One point in time, as recently as maybe 30 or 40 years ago, a lot of people, probably the majority, were almost sort of in denial. Oh no, we're Scots, or we're French, or what have you. But now being Métis is considered almost a status symbol.
The number of Canadians who call themselves Métis is soaring, not least because of a recent High Court decision that expanded the definition of the community to include all who claim Indigenous ancestry. Louis Riel's grandniece, a Métis activist, says that's a setback to her community, which has fought hard to gain legal recognition and respect.
I think that's ridiculous. I think it's just patently ridiculous. I mean, I can go back and have my genealogy done. I have Polish ancestors and French ancestors. That doesn't mean that I can go back to Normandy and say I have rights there.
From historic skirmishes against colonial armies to today's battles in the courts, the Métis are asserting themselves, sure that their culture and identity belong firmly in the mainstream of Canadian society. Daniel Lack, Al Jazeera, Winnipeg.